Retired U.S. Army General and former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn has issued a stark warning to America. On X, he called the rise of Islamism and Marxism an existential threat to the nation, urging decisive action from leadership and citizens alike.
I have been warning America for more than a decade about the rise of Islamism and Marxism, an unholy alliance that doesn't accept any form of God at its very core.
Flynn claims that large parts of the U.S. government have been infiltrated by radicalized groups, comparing them to cancer spreading through the body. He warns this extends from federal agencies down to local institutions, including school boards, framing it as a systemic threat.
Large swaths of our government have been taken over by radicalized groups, like cancer takes over the human body and eventually destroys it. It is vastly deeper than most realize.
He urges President Donald Trump to empower key appointees to remove or prosecute compromised officials, even invoking national security and emergency powers if necessary. Flynn frames this as a historic responsibility to preserve the constitutional republic. Flynn references George Washington and Abraham Lincoln as leaders who faced existential crises. He calls on Americans to recognize the fragility of freedom and the responsibility each citizen carries to safeguard it.
Freedom is fragile, and to hold on to it requires each citizen to accept some of the responsibility for why we're here now.
Flynn's warning echoes concerns seen in Europe. In the UK, anti-migration protests in 2025, fueled by far-right groups, drew up to 150,000 people in cities, highlighting public anxiety over migration. France has faced recurring unrest tied to its Muslim population, estimated at nearly 7 million. Anti-migration, far-right parties, and social tensions have sparked protests, while discrimination and integration challenges remain ongoing issues. Flynn's stark message combines ideological, political, and moral urgency. Whether Americans heed it or debate its framing, it underscores a moment of heightened concern over domestic and global migration and the perceived threats to national identity.